Perfect Murder from Chamber of Chills number 8, May 1952. Lester Wallace's obsession for revenge consumes him. He accuses John Bronson of stealing his revolutionary metal alloy formula, sparking a deadly chain of events. Wallace commits the perfect murder, but his triumph is short-lived. Panic sets in as the police close in. Fleeing the scene, Wallace rushes into the night, desperate to evade justice. His heart races with every step. Will John Bronson receive justice, or will Wallace's secret die with him? Tonight, witness the chilling tale of revenge, deceit, and fate. Get ready for a thrilling ride of twists and turns. Experience the suspense that will leave you breathless.
Keep away from me. Afraid, JB? Why? I thought you were afraid of no one. Wallace, keep away. Yook, I'll give you $1,000, $5,000, $25,000. It's too late, JB. You've already paid me off. Wait, Wallace, I know what's bothering you. You think I cheated you 30 years ago. I didn't. You lying dog. 30 years ago I discovered a new metal alloy. You stole my formula from me and you've made millions on it. And so I'm gonna kill you. You can't kill me, Wallace. You're all wrong. You're sick. Let me call a doctor. Get away from that phone, JB, or I'll cut your neck right now. But you're sick, man. Can't you see that? I didn't rob you of your formula. Don't you remember you came to me and pleaded that I buy it? At that time, the formula was a gamble. We didn't know how it would react to mass production. I took a chance in buying it. I was the one who had to fight for it. To see that it was accepted as a substitute for steel. You lie. You robbed me of my formula. It's taken me 30 years to catch up with you. Now I can get 2 birds with 1 stone. What do you mean? By killing you for my revenge, I can also commit the perfect murder. The perfect murder? So that's it. You madman, you're just saying that I robbed you as an excuse to murder me. You want a victim for your perfect murder. That's it. You madman, John Bronson, industrial tycoon, lunged at his tormentor. Elite. He slumped to the ground as Lester Wallace lashed out with the butt of an ugly knife and smashed it into his face. Now, for my expression of genius, I shall commit the perfect murder. Lester Wallace bent over the still form of Bronson. The light from the neon sign across the street blinked in through the window and chased savage shadows across Wallace's face. Once, the knife dug deeply into the victim. Twice. Again. Then, it was over. Quickly, Wallace slipped from the room. Minutes later, he was standing in a doorway a few buildings away from the scene of the murder. Fools. No one will know who killed him. I have done it. Suddenly, the neighborhood air exploded into a million fragments of sound. Police sirens were whining. Whistles screeched from the blackness. Somehow, the body had been discovered. The police were coming. Wallace's mind split. I must get away. He hurled himself onto the street. He ran. He had to run. But where? Across the street. Hurry. Across the street. The park. Woods. Escape. Hurry. Wallace darted across the street. As he did, the knife dug deeply into the victim. Twice. Again, then it was over. Quickly, Wallace slipped from the room. Minutes later, he was standing in a doorway a few buildings away from the scene of the murder. Fools! No one will know who killed him. I have done it. Suddenly, the neighborhood air exploded into a million fragments of sound. Police sirens were whining. Whistles screeched from the blackness. Somehow the body had been discovered. The police were coming. Wallace's mind split. I must get away. He hurled himself onto the street. He ran. He had to run. But where? Across the street. Hurry. Across the street. The park. Woods. Escape. Hurry. The churning wheels of an oncoming truck drowned out his bird-like footsteps. Charlie, watch out. There's some dope trying to cross the street. I can't stop. We're going to hit him. Shh. The 2 men bent over the dead madman. I couldn't help it, Jim. He ran right in front of us. Yeah, Charlie. I saw it. Well, let's put him in the back. He'll have some company when we pick up that guy who was just murdered in the building up ahead. The ambulance that had come for John Bronson moved up the block.